Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Pamela here and welcome to And More Stories. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm a faith-based content creator and I hope that you like what you see and come back for more videos. For today's video, I am going to do 5 things I wish I knew before I started my Christian journey, and I guess you guys have seen it in the description box, so let's get right into it. For my first point, I wish I knew that this is a daily journey. Starting up with my Christian journey, I feel like I didn't have the concept of this being a journey, and I felt like at the beginning of it, you have to have it all, know it all, and do it all. But what I've come to learn is that this is a journey. Let no one lie to you. Every day is a journey. Every day is an opportunity to be renewed. Every day is an opportunity to get closer to your maker. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new. The verse that's coming with this is Romans 12:2. It says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And renewing means that it's a process. And every day we are in the process of being made more and more like Christ. So take heart if you aren't there yet, if you haven't succeeded in overcoming certain sin in your life, if you haven't succeeded in becoming what you think God is calling you to be, do not worry, there's still time. It's a process, it's a journey, and God will help you to get where you're trying to go. The second thing I wish I knew is that community is key. Guys, I am an introvert. I do not want to be around people all the time or whatever, but I have come to learn that community is key when it comes to journeying with Christ, because iron sharpens iron, and the Christian community around you is the people that will help strengthen you, encourage you, and help you keep on with this journey, because sometimes it's not easy, and having people around you that can help carry you and can help encourage you, and people that you can even learn from. Like, there are things I didn't know were a thing in the Christian faith until someone else testified about them. There are things I didn't know God could do until I heard someone else's testimony. So the more that you surround yourself with a godly community, the more that you get to learn about your maker through the people. Because even the verse in the Bible that says we're made in God's image, like everyone around you is made in the image of God, and the more you surround yourself with people, you get to see more of him. And the verse that I had for this is Ecclesiastes 4:12. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. Third thing I wish I knew is that it's okay to keep it real. The verse that I have with that is Psalms 51:17. A broken and contrite heart you, God, will not despise. And this is something that has been so big in my life to learn, because at first I thought I needed to come to God like full and whole and perfect. But you guys, God sees us. God is omnipresent. He has seen everything in your heart and in your life even before you go to him. So I have learned that it is so important for us to be real with ourselves and with God in our prayer and in coming to him, so that he can help us overcome the things that we're going through. Sometimes it feels like you have to come full, but God is the perfecter of your faith. And when you come to him broken and contrite and with all your imperfection, he is able to know where to work with you to make you more like him and to make you a better person each day. So that was such a light bulb moment when I knew I can come to God with everything. Now I go to pray and I'm like, God, I feel prideful. God, I feel like I have jealousy, I have envy, and I put it all onto his feet, because when you put it onto his feet, he is able to lift it and work on it with you. So you guys, do not be scared to come with all your imperfection and to come with all your baggage to God, because God can handle it. Fourth thing I wish I knew is that knowing the word is where it's at. This is coming with Matthew 22:29, and the verse says, Jesus replied, "You are in error because you do not know the scriptures or the power of God." You guys, I am a struggler in reading the word. I have been struggling for a while. But you guys, I'm telling you, please bring it to God if you're struggling to do that. Because me, I have done that. I have prayed about it, and I've prayed about it for a long time. And I felt like I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to learn. But then the Bible felt so boring to me that I couldn't get myself to reading it. And I kept bringing to God. I kept bringing it to God. And in the right time, God answered me. I want to testify that I've been reading the Bible back to back, and I'm in Second Chronicles now, and I'm excited to read the rest. But I'm telling you, knowing God, as your friendships, your relationships, when you love someone, you want to get to know them. So even in our Christian journey, if you love God, you want to get to know him. And when you get to know him is where you get to know the fullness of who he is, the fullness of how he can move in your life, the fullness of the power of our God, and the fullness of what he loves, what he dislikes, what he expects from you. So knowing the word is where it's at. It will equip you for days. It will equip you in your journey, and the devil does not want you to know him. But if you read your word, you will get to know your maker. Fifth thing I wish I knew, it is important to take care of your heart and mind. And I know there's a lot of talk around this of, should I listen to secular music, should I watch this, should I do this? But I'm telling you guys, pray about it again. Please bring it to God. What do you want me to be consuming? What do you want me to be watching? What do you want me to put inside myself? Because Jeremiah 17:9-10 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, I search the heart, I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruits of his doing. You guys, it is important to know the things that you're putting inside yourself. It is important to ask God if you're approves it. And I know that sometimes you say, everybody does this, but everybody watches this. But I've come to realize that the standard is not everybody. The standard is Christ. Would Christ watch this? Would Christ consume this? And I am not perfect in this. I'm still struggling, figuring out what ought to go into my heart and into my mind. But you guys, when you start inputting things that are godly and that are good inside of yourself, even outwardly, that's what will come out of you. Because the more you watch things that are sinful and are against God's word, God's will for your life, that's what will come out of you. And you might think that it's not affecting you heavily. You might think this is not, it's not that bad, but the devil, that's what the devil wants to do in your life. The devil wants you to take it easy. The devil wants you to not care, because through those things are the things that you can use in your heart to corrupt you. So be mindful of what you put inside of you, and it's so important in staying put in this journey and in honoring God in every way that is possible. So these were my 5 things. Let me know in the comments what your 5 things are, or your 10 things, or 15 things. This is not an exhaustive list, but these are the things that came to my mind when I thought about this. It was nice to have you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share to have more people get to listen to these news. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.